Hello YouTube, and welcome to another one of my personal deck profiles. This is Zero of Yu-Gi-Oh! Real Life here today, and I will be doing my Lunalight deck. Yes, I am a Xyz user, usually, but yeah, I can't find any good budget Xyz decks right now. Raid Raptors were a good one, but friggin' Force Strix came out at $30. Perform Ages were good, yes, but two of their best cards would hit the day Pepe hit the ban list. And as you may have seen, there are a couple proxies in this deck, because I don't have them right now, but I'll be getting them next time I go to locals, probably this weekend. So let's get into it. So start things off, I keep this deck in alphabetical order. It's just my OCD. So, to start things off, these proxies are for King of the Swamp. I run two because that's about all I can make room for. And it helps me search out polymerization and make one of the, either Panther or Leo Dancer. Sorry I'm being so non-energetic. It is literally 7:53 in the morning. So that's that. This deck does do a lot of searching and recycling of polymerization, but next up is triple Black Sheep. Okay. Her effect. Come on, focus. Focus. Damn it. Oh well. You can discard this card, then activate one of these effects. Add one Lunalight monster from your graveyard to your hand, except for Black Sheep. Or add one polymerization to your hand. Its third effect is, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion material for a fusion summon, you can add to your hand one face-up Lunalight Pendulum monster from your extra deck, or one Lunalight monster from your graveyard, except for Lunalight Black Sheep. So, it allows you to recycle your pendulums or fusion material pretty well. Sorry about that, I'm trying to open a piece of candy one-handed. One moment. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I had to get a piece of candy, and you know how that goes. So next up is triple Blue Cat. Her effect is simple. When you special summon her from hand or grave, basically. Well, if this card is special summoned, you can target one of your Lunalights, except for her, and double that monster's attack until the end phase. And if she dies by battle or card effect, you can special summon a Lunalight from your deck. very useful because it helps you defend yourself. Disco. Next, triple purple butterfly. So when you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Then target one Lunalight monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack, God bless it, until the end of this turn. Then you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Lunalight monster from your hand, so she can work pretty well with... She does go pretty well with Blue Cat. Use Purple Butterfly to fusion summon Cat Dancer, banish her from the grave, special, double Cat Dancer's attack, and use Cat Dancer's effect to tribute her and attack twice. Next up is someone very important in the deck. Lunalight White Rabbit. When she is normal summoned, you can target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard except for her. Special summon it in defense position, and once per turn you can target spell or trap cards your opponent controls, up to the number of other Lunalight cards you control, and return them to your hand. To the hand, not your hand. Sorry. Very useful. Can help you if you don't have Wolf set as a pendulum scale, or even Tiger. Alright, next on to the pendulums. So I run triple Tiger. Beautiful. So her pendulum effect. Once per turn you can target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard and special summon it, but it cannot attack. Its effects are negated, and it dies during the end phase. Her monster effect: if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Very useful if you want to set up more fusion plays, or even exceeds if you want to. Now the most important pendulum scale, Lunalight Wolf. So her pendulum effect is that you can banish fusion material from your field or graveyard to fusion summon. But it's gotta be Lunalight fusion monster. And here's the best part. She's a pseudo Blade Edge, in the sense she can give your monsters the ability to inflict piercing if she's on your field with that other monster. Alright, that's it for the monsters. Switching hands. I run one Book of Moon, a staple card. Not really much to say, because if you don't know what this does, what's wrong with you? Next up is Triple Fusion Recovery. So, by playing it, you can add 1 polymerization and 1 monster you used as a fusion material to your hand. It can be any material you used. Could be from 5 turns ago. Could be from the previous turn. Helps you out with setting up even more fusion plays. Okay, next spell card. Very important. Triple Fusion Tag. So, if you don't know what it does, it's a fairly new card, so I understand. But you can target a monster you control, reveal a fusion monster in your extra deck, and if you do, the targeted monster's name can be treated as that revealed fusion monsters, if used for a fusion summon this turn. Alright. So you've got that in hand, White Rabbit, on the field, and 2 other Lunalights in hand. You can play this, turn her into, one moment, Panther Dancer, activate your good old fusion card, and boom, make a Leo Dancer. One moment. Sorry about that. I had to fix what I've already went over. So, 2 MSC. Very useful for getting rid of back row. I would recommend running 2 at least. I've had these for a very long time since, how old are you? From YS14 and SD3. Sound very useful. And now for the most important spell card of the deck. Triple Polymerization, or as the Japanese dub would call it, yugioh. The main catalyst of all your fusion summoning needs. If you don't know what it does, seriously, how much of a noob are you? You can recycle it, search it pretty well. Alright, on to trap cards. First off, we've got 1 bottomless. I never build a deck without one. I could actually use a compulse, which I've got multiple of. 1 Fiendish Chain for those pesky monsters that shut down your fun. Triple Reincarnation Dance. If you don't know what it does, when a Lunalight monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can use this to add 2 Lunalights from your deck to your hand. Very good card. Next up, 2 Mirror Force. For those pesky pendulum decks that like to swarm and hit hard. I'm looking at you, Perform Mages. And finally, 1 Solemn Warning. The name's hard to see because it's Duelist League. So that's all for the main deck. Except for my extra deck. I run triple Cat Dancer. Very good card. It cannot be destroyed by battle. And you contribute 1 other Lunalight monster. And for the rest of this turn, the first time each monster your opponent controls would be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. Also, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice each. And if this card declares an attack, inflict 100 damage to your opponent. So it's a punishing card each time it attacks. It's the basic Lunalight fusion you'll mainly go into. First turn, that is. Now here's our boss monster. 3500 beat stick who cannot die by card effects or be targeted by card effects, and can attack twice. There's really nothing else you can say about that. It's just really good. I run 2 because I tend to go into it a lot. Might bump that up to 3 here in a bit. And 2 Panther Dancer. Same effect as Cat Dancer, but a little better. Because she's a 2800 beat stick. Who gains 200 attack for each monster she kills that turn. Alright, next up for the Xyz monsters. Starting with rank 4s, I've got 1 Castell, the Sky Blaster Musketeer. I find him pretty useful once in a while. I might lower the number of Xyz eventually. But right now, I find him pretty necessary. Plus helps me stay with my Xyz origin. So, next up, 2 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Not much you can say to describe him, because the effect says it all. I personally can't wait for his newest form, Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon, to come out in, I believe, Invasion of Venom, where we finally get the Fusion Dragon. I might bump him down to 1 when I get the Fusion Dragon, which this deck can make pretty easily. Next, 1 Cowboy, good for ending the game when I run out of attacks and the opponent's still alive. 2 Honor Arc, good for those pesky goddamn mother. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop myself there with that cussing. But it helps to get rid of those pesky special summon monsters. Looking at you still, Perform Mages. Trust me, I don't like perform mages. Now, number 20, Giga Brilliant. I tend to have way too many tigers than I actually need. So I'll just overlay them. Because using one overlay unit from Giga Brilliant increases every monster currently on your field by 300 attack, which can be useful, especially with the Blue Cat Leo Dancer combo. And finally, number 39, Utopia. Sorry. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video later this week. Bye.